Hi, everyone. Welcome to Closet Conversations, episode 12. This is me, Gianna, and I'm your closet conversationalist. And if you want to subscribe, actually, I'm going to ask you to subscribe if you've been here for a little while. If you've not been here for a little while, we talk about art, fashion, and just about luxury, anything that happens in between. I am currently renovating a closet. We touch on those things as well. um Although Dada hasn't come back from the last time I said he was coming the next day. He never came, and so I'm in the same position as I always was, where I'm just teetering along trying to get there. Anyhow, see, the conversation goes all over the place. So if you're into that and you're okay with that, go ahead and subscribe. Turn on the bell so that you know when I put up other videos. And share, tell your friends if you think they're gonna like it. Let's just vibe, really. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, please comment and tell me why. So here we go. This week I'm answering some questions that I've been getting from people because I am traveling, and as I tell you, Dada hasn't come back, so there's not much of an update on that front. I am using my little acrylic stand. What do you guys think of it? It's available in the Amazon finds. I think I did it episode 7 through 10 or something. Just go in and look at it. If you do purchase it, I do get a commission, just so you know. So purchase lots. But yes, here we go. I'm going to answer the questions. So the first one was, what is your most unpopular luxury opinion? Oh my god, I have a few unpopular luxury opinions. But my main one is and people are gonna be like, what? Why would that one be the one? I don't think you should spend a lot on jewelry. So here's what I mean. I don't think that branded jewelry is necessary. Now, I have a jewelry brand, so isn't that counter everything that you're saying? Yes, it is, but it isn't. So my brand is called The Original Arm Candy. Everything comes packaged like a candy, complete with nutrition facts on the back, and it's really cute. We offer a lifetime restring for free, and we use only quality materials in everything that we do. If something doesn't stand the test and performs poorly, we replace it, we fix it, we do all that, right? So in and of itself, when you buy my branded jewelry, I just need it branded so that I can uphold the warranty for my customers. So you know what you bought a piece of, and so that my quality guarantee is in there, right? So basically, you're not paying for branded jewelry. You're paying for the quality of the product and the guarantee that I, put into it. Plus, all of the designs and everything else, you can pretty much get so much variety. It's pretty amazing, actually, if I do say so myself. Anyhow, and we're going to be updating the website soon, and we're going to be getting all this stuff. So please pay attention coming up. We have a lot planned for it. And what you can do to make sure you get in all the know is either follow me on Instagram at Gianna Fakuri, or follow the page on Instagram at The Original Arm Candy. And while you're there, just follow Lyrics Lather too. That's my son's skincare line. It's sensitive skincare, gentle enough for babies, but suitable for everyone. So if you have eczema, psoriasis, any sort of skin discoloration or issues like that, you might want to pick up a piece or pick up a product or follow at the very least, right? So anyway, getting back to the branded jewelry, the Original Arm Candy. So those are the things you're buying, and my products are not overly expensive. Now, when buying luxury, Cartier, Van Cleef & Arpels, I think Bulgari is different because Bulgari's designs are like they're pretty amazing, right? But I find like Cartier has some very simple classic designs that you can easily substitute for something else. I'm not saying to buy a knockoff or a dupe. I'm saying you can get a really beautiful simplistic piece from your local jeweler that doesn't cost what Cartier costs. So Cartier, in terms of the value that you're getting maybe this much value in actual materials, etc., but then a whole lot more in the name. Um, and that's good and well, but a lot of these luxury companies like don't. The, I don't want to say they don't stand by their products, but there's very limited as to how much you can do in terms of maintenance, etc. Like how I offer a lifetime restring. If you buy a Van Cleef and Arpels Alhambra, that's a 4-leaf clover. If you buy, say, the mother of pearl, apparently you can't wear it in water, and if you do, the mother of pearl will shrink and it'll fall out of the setting, and then you have to pay to put it back. And when they're putting it back, because like say you have the 5-station one, they won't just put back one, they want to do them all over, and you have to pay per each one, and you have to pay, and you're not paying a little bit. Like I think for the 5-station one you pay over $1,000 to have it fixed. So I'm saying if you love that style, buy it, because that's like all of these can be tossed out the window when I tell you that I like something. If I like something, I like it, and if that's what it is, I'm gonna get it, right? But you can find other beautiful jewelry that either wears better or isn't so delicate, so you can do more in it so it performs better over time, or the person warranties or guarantees it so that you don't have additional expense in that form, so much expense, right? Because then it becomes a situation where like over time you might have bought back the bracelet in how many times you've had to fix it, or whatever the case is, right? So, and jewelry is meant to be worn, and I have a lot that I don't wear enough. And I've stopped buying, for the most part, a lot of fine jewelry lately, in the past few years, because I have so much to pull on and I just don't actually do it. So it doesn't make sense to me. But in terms of branded jewelry, yes, I have branded jewelry as well, luxury jewelry as well. That again, I don't wear half as much as I should. But I don't think that it's necessary. From someone who has it, I don't think it's necessary. So, that's my main unpopular opinion. Another question is, how do you balance your love for luxury with being a mom? And can we hear more about that? Okay. So this is from someone who follows me on Instagram, and she sent it through Instagram. And basically how I balance my love for luxury is with being a mom. Okay, so I'm a boy mom, and he's really young. He's 1 year and 5 months. And if I'm going to be absolutely honest, I don't wear as much as my stuff anymore around him, because I don't want it ruined. And that's just what it is. So so my love for luxury remains. It's just that I have to be more protective of it for the meantime. Like I would imagine when he gets older, and I can basically show him my appreciation for it and the fact that I don't want it messed up, maybe he will help protect them. But for right now, I just wear what I need to, or what I know can withstand whatever he's into, and that's it. I am going to be starting, though, some content on this channel. It's going to be called Mommy Mondays. And we'll outline, the magic of motherhood, the madness of motherhood, mommy madness, mommy mayhem. I don't know. Because there is a lot to share. And I mean, I know that a lot of moms share online a lot of things, but here's one more because, I know that we're all different and I know there's so much to talk about and so much to get into. So, that's it. Another question is, you seem to have a lot of luxury. How do you afford it all? Okay. I think that's the number one thing that anybody who watches anybody on YouTube, any luxury bloggers, anything like that, if you watch any of them, you must wonder like what they do, how they afford it, all of those things. And so I am not offended by the question. A lot of people, I see comments online all the time, like, whatever, it's not their business and stuff like that. But I know that it's something that people wonder about. So how do I afford it all? Well, I afford a lot less these days, truth be told, since COVID, because my business hasn't picked up to pre-COVID levels yet. So I'm still doing a lot of pouring into the business rather than reaping enough benefits from the business. It's almost like starting over, to be honest with you, because even our customer profiles, like we had them down pat before and they're not the same. The spending has changed, their tastes have changed, the way they spend their time has changed, which means their purchasing has changed. So what I used to earn is not what I'm earning now. And even if it matches, it's not what I'm spending now either, because everything has gone up. The inflation is real. So I don't afford that much anymore, which is why you notice when I talk about what I want to buy especially from these collaboration collections, I'm very conservative now. I find that I will, whereas before I might have splurged for a bag, now I will get like an accessory or a small other good, an SLG or something like that, because I'm a collector. So I still want something from the collection because I want it for my collection. I would like to see the history taking place throughout my collection, and I want to preserve it and document it just the same. So it's about really sizing up the collections nowadays to figure out which piece I can use, which piece will fit in my collection, which piece won't break the bank, and that I won't feel too bad about having spent the money on. Because also I have a son now, so my life has changed as well. So that's what goes on in terms of trying to afford it now. Now, I have such a big collection though, because I've been collecting for a lot of years, and I don't really sell much out of my collection. I sell some here and there, but I don't sell much. So what you see is a lot of things accumulated over a lot of time. I would say probably 20 years. Over 20 years, if say I bought 2 bags a year, that would be 40 bags. I have much more than 40 bags, fine, granted. But there are some spurts, so some years, I earned more or I liked more things, so I spent more. And then some years I didn't spend as much if I wasn't doing as well or whatever the case is, right? So basically how I have afforded it is a little by little over time is what I think. I've never done anything illegal. I've never done, anything shady or questionable. Like I just, put aside from my money and buy it as I could. Yeah, I mean, that's how I've afforded it. I feel really good that I've taken care of my stuff. I think that's how you end up with such a collection. Like you take care of it, you and you keep it. You prioritize it. I must say though, since having my son, like I'm very different in terms of how I prioritize it. Like I literally now realize that my babies my bags were my babies before. And now that I have my baby, I'm just like, oh, they're okay, but you know, he's the real thing. But yeah, so that's what I can tell you. So it's basically by careful consideration of what to buy, and collection over time, accumulation over time is how I've afforded this collection. So yeah, so I don't do anything crazy or anything much. You know, it's just very simple. So if you have any more questions, I can always do another episode of Q&A. I don't mind doing them. But I think those are the three major questions that people really were burning to ask. So I think this video is long enough since I'm traveling. I'm going to try to get you in a vlog because the Yayoi collection 2, drop 2 from the Yayoi collection with Louis Vuitton just dropped today when I'm filming this, but I'll be in the store next week. So I will give you that on my channel since we've talked about it so much. So thanks for having a closet conversation with me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you think your friend will like it, please share it. If you like me enough, go ahead and subscribe and turn on the bell. And we'll see you next week. Thank you so much.